So sorry. Apologize to our guests because just survey that was not that units for me, many surveys. Our students to survey a year or something, which is so much of the thing on that we have. So we are noticing this like around so here around so normal, no normal like we are experiencing. But this time around, we don't just normally around so this is digital around stories. And the question I want to ask is why? Why do you think this is why we have around stories in this stage? So when I would like to know, so we have an agree with it on this. And I'm saying to we are in a digital era, okay, a digital economy. A lot of things are changing. We think that we must change too, and we must possibilities. So one of the things that have always helped me personally, one of the things I learned I helped me personally in my life, I'm still helping, is that your determination, your imagination will always be at the mercy of your exposure. Okay? I will say that again. Your imagination or your dreaming, anyone you want to use, will always be at the mercy of your exposure. Do you know what that means? What that means is that you cannot imagine something you don't even know is possible. You cannot dream about something you don't know existed. 2,000 years ago, nobody can dream about aeroplane because there's nothing like aeroplane. 2,000 years ago, you cannot dream or imagine that you're going to become a pilot. There's no aeroplane. The reason why we're having this summit is that, we hear about students in Lagos, even in this place, this is Ekiti. We have Ekiti over there. There are a lot of things that students in Ekiti are exposed to, and this is not a matter of, Ado is better than Oye, Ado is more exposed than Oye. It's a matter of, there will always be some opportunities that are over there that we don't have here. So the reason why we are having this summit is to expose you, to expose not just you, all of us generally, to have a discussion on where is the world.
It's not like you don't have the ability, but if you are not exposed to these things, you can't, you don't know that there's okay. Okay, so we have
Today to talk about this Egyptian to talk about the different digital.
um, so now the other day, verse we don't want to speak of this. Okay, when I can show you that I'm saying that you are exploiting the opportunities that you need, not just to survive, but to thrive this economy. So I want to say again, especially welcome you all. Thank you so much for being part of this summit. Thank you so much for being here, to the school, the principal, counselors, the educators, everybody that's been this sort of that's been this sort of because it's more away. All my co-members, my friends, my colleagues, everybody yeah, I'm going to sleepless nights do this. I really appreciate you all. And I'm going to go over there, I always pray. Whenever you are doing your own thing, or you are ready to do your own thing, you never allow people. I'm going to say this one last thing before I jump on. This event is free for you all to attend, right? Anybody pay anything to hear, or maybe transport there? I mean, but I want you to know that this event is free to attend, but it's not free to organize. You get that it's free to attend, but it's not free to organize. But the least thing you pay to have this event is money. You know the number of the amount of energy, sleepless nights, thinking, looking for one place to one place, lots of time as a dedicated space. Saying all of this to say that this is a privilege for you and an opportunity for you. I take advantage of it. Take as much as you can. Wait. You are not to be able to have this talk with all the students here. And for now, as I said, we are starting somewhere. We are saying, I'm saying all of this to say that when you go back to your school, whatever you are doing here, take it back to your school. Have conversations around it. Talk to your friend. Okay? Whatever you are exposed to, just all things I say, this is for me. If we said, if we have that money, we don't have things. Okay? So when we go back, have discussions, I have all the matters of the experts, it's going to have more conversation with how we going to get this moving. So thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you. Sorry, once again, I'm just, yes. So I also like to recognize our students today, nice today. So everyone's just and absolutely I want to recognize the senior special assistants who is going on student affairs, personal Miss Monica. That's it. se eu agora so on to the next on our agenda, are you to revise our memory, the additional some of this is research. That's not what is going. Let's have choice. Not for anything. And then I just wanted to start. I'm sorry. It's happening already. Start to move. It's again, it's again. Fellow, my colleagues, my fellow students. I think we have to use you all. All you want to be able to certificate. I think we have to use you all. These are very so there. The children body and the all the spaces that are present in this journey. I think we have to use you all. On behalf of my favorite education officer, kind of misguided my to express my comment, good messages. All participants of this digital this gathering artificial time, practice, and no longer ultimate, but essential in today's world. To the students, I encourage you to embrace this opportunity with a reflective and mind. It's a circumstance, situation, hereby don't need for people to be done. It is however how we have a faith. What is the opportunity that we desire the token or the failure of that opportunity. I'm encouraging you today to embrace and make use of this career for you. I'm encouraging you for all you that are of this program. Take thee as an advantage of the knowledge, insight, and commitment in this program. Let this commitment inspire you to explore new possibilities. Let this program let it inspire you to make new possibilities, to let it develop relevant skills and position yourself for the opportunities that is direct digital spirit once again. Remember, where is this one? In our family, you see yourself will be digital. I'm encouraging you to make use of this opportunity that is being given to you by being selected by your to want to see career for you. Recommend the organization operating in travel and everyone is happy and healthy, productive, and practical for me. I really appreciate the organizer of this program. The organizer, the cover, career for me. One, that it is career for me. I would like to recognize the tribute that you are making our records of this program. We have the next agenda. So please, by your name, just stand or permission. So everyone, what I want to do, discuss is I really want to know the knowledge is fine. Now, the province is thank you very much. Also, I would like to recognize someone is Mr. Kao, and I like to Masu. Okay, I will bring the bridge to Ghana. Thank you very much. I would like to recognize all those who are from this high school. I invite you to come in, I'll bring the same door. Thank you, everybody. I would like to recognize, I would like to recognize the representative from community high school, I invite you, never dismiss the not people. That's actually, thank you very much. So, the dismiss and the also, I think when I move up and moving the concept of everything, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also, the nice down. It's going to be honest, but special too. Also, I recognize the representative from the Bureau High School, because of additional student. Thank you very much. Also, I wish you and recognize the representative from the High School once again, when you have the senior level. And recognize other from the High School, I think that they're in ceremony. Thank you so much. Not doing so, thank you so much. Which one is I have 2 6 items. Thank you. Also, I would like to recommend the last this from Commission High School, Professor Edward Richards. Now, this is not upon my voice. Thank you very much. Whilst recognizing the tutors from various schools, I also recognize the representative of the director for is every finally somewhere will be the kind of shit that we see. Yes, not from there. Once again, you never get the opportunity because our narrative, so I'm just there as a good. Thank you so much. the teacher governments, what the rules and little eyes in the little that's like the woman remove the now I'm saying that I'm saying thank you very much. I have a female and that side, female have a remorse. You don't have any remorse. You have to like that's a guy without everybody. Why? Everybody. Hello.
This guy from me now.
But today, by our minister directions, I like to advise Professor Iron Mashallah, the director of the Division of Energy Program, and everything to his speech. Yes, what I want to say that I was saying, Inshallah, that is society. I want to shift this up and down to thank you very much.
Right. Welcome again, once again, for tonight. For today, Mr. Director. So I'm reading the citation of Professor Luciana Ayanda. Right. So Professor Luciana Ayanda is a professor of nanoscience and nanotechnology, professor of chemistry, biomedical, and Ekiti. As the pioneer director of innovation and digital technology at Federal University of Ekiti, Professor Owens Ayanda has spearheaded groundbreaking initiatives as drive technology, technological advancements, interdisciplinary collaboration, and global recognition for the university. The significant aspect of his work includes enhancement for his global ranking rankings in 2024, Professor Owens Ayanda pioneered the university participation of the science and around them. Limited for across the national and international standing in multiple categories, such as the impact ranking, interdisciplinary science ranking, global ranking, and world university rankings. Beyond institutional ranking, Professor Ayanda has really proven technical transformation by overseeing the management of university to media platforms through strategic user engagements. This platform enhances visibility, promote academic programs, and foster a strong online presence for students, faculty, and alumni. It has also led technical capacity building initiatives, organizing bootcamps, trainings, training sessions, and webinars to equip students and staff with coding, web design, and emerging digital skills. Mr. Liao, as Director of Innovation and Digital Technology at Technology as a hub for technological excellence, dealing with diversity, academia, industry, and innovation, and ensure that the university remains at the forefront of scientific and digital advancements. And we will rise from our feet and the capital and national platform of the parent and the
Thank you very much for calls. I'm really to appreciate the other elements of this situation. That I recognize. Mr. Abdulasi Abdul organizing this event. We must also thank the all members who are very kind to ensure the success of this event. and I want to find our tickets. The various schools that are here, all the students are also here. They're all welcome. I am also Mishola Sunday, I'm the Director of Information and Data Technology, Federal University of Ekiti. The one thing I want to know is that anytime I'm part of one of my students, I show I am there, I don't say it, I say it, because I believe this is a kind of to pass. And I will say that today, all of you are going to be united, and you never forget the word. I also want to say that we need to learn this language because rather like or not, but having a professor that is teaching us something. So it's important. Yeah. So today, I am going to speak that I have no because I am clear to life. My eyes are not like the I thought of how the whole of them I don't see anything with them. They say, wait, see my phone that should follow my speech. Yes, what is being displayed. So I'm going to be talking about the global digital marketplace. You are one of geography, no longer limits your career. The digital global marketplace. Why your geography no longer limits your career? The next slide is. You quite agree with me that as students, all of them don't want to be in your area. We are going to finish your secondary school. If you say, I want to go to our area, once you get to the country, the market is for capture inflation, for that is what the service. They want to come maybe, but I also say, look, a lot of people want to run a job who is like to go to London, go to Germany or Japan. What's basically that's what they're doing. But the original imaginary scenario, the scenario is this. What if you are in this only, but you can decide to go for a company in family? Think of that career. If I know I'm going to pass, because all my children need to say I'm very fast, I'm going to accept all this movement. I will try and show my thought that I really do slides. You can tell it. I need to say, I don't want to use your ability, but I need to edit videos for you to run in Java. That's possible. Don't you relate to think of that scenario? What that scenario is that when you do a website for a company in USA, it's not possible. So, I think it's possible. When you run that, it's possible. So that's not the problem. That's why I say, yes. They are all over. So, problems of women any income that actually the income we are doing because of this. That is to say, you can do the only of things. You don't go to in Japan. Can do the only community and then you are working for the advocacy of others because you don't need that. It is quite very possible. Therefore, this I wrote here, I said, say, I need a this presentation. Not over time, how you can also do that. Get that, so say the where you have doesn't limit your words to something. Tell me, where you are already and no other limit your success. Not like this. Now, I have a question here. What is a product capital market? From the market, the market, all of you might agree with me that you know the market, when the market is when you see people they will be selling again. Yes, they will be selling products or goods or services. But what they want to do is that the digital marketplace, there is no value you are selling there. There is no effort that we are selling it. But what we are selling there is actually your skill. You know what I mean? You sell a lot your skill. So a good relevant is where you offer your skills. That's what I read. So that's why online sales where you find things, even that also find you online. And then lastly, I said, you spare your salary. So you see there, in the market, you need digital marketplace, your team are actually your passwords. It's one thing of every time what you may because of maybe too heavy for you. Skills is what you can do. Then, you may have certain skills that some people do not have. And also you may also train yourself to have such skills. Show that you should not limit yourself. Even while you are still in secondary school, you have yourself on these skills. Then let's look at the next slide, please. Then there is the next slide. How to differentiate between two career goals. If I say 10 as of now, 10 career goals, you are not there. Abuja to be looking for job. People in they are still interior, notice the Ekiti, they are still interior, villages in the interior that they say they want to come to work. Okay, it's working now. So they will also relocate, to find better job. So and then you discover that it is just because the jobs are very, very limited. That is why they are going from places to places. But when you look at it, and now, what I want you to know that during this era, you will discover that opportunities are actually geographically controlled. That is to say, whatever opportunity or whatever success you want to have, you might aspire to will depend on where you are. And that is why people that come from nowhere at that time, they will come and boast because they feel that people in the community or in the village, they don't have the money, they don't have the business, they don't have the record. Did you get it now? They feel so proud that now. But when you look at another scenario, that is now, that is the digital age. Well, this age, people will call it changing. You get it now? Thank you very much. Now, now we're touching down here. Are you able to get some things now? Yeah, we are now in the digital era. You discover that you can work remotely for any country at your comfort zone. You can be in your room.
and be working for people in the United States, people in Japan, people in Germany, all those stuff. As I am in Ekiti, I still work for certain group of people. I know that in South Africa, I still do that. And it's already work to do for them. And then that work, I am doing it at Oye. In fact, when I'm on the road sometimes, when they ask me some work to do for them, I will pack and do that for them and send it to them. You get it now? That is the right. So that is to say, in this certain world, you can also sell digital services worldwide. There's no how where you can sell digital service, and then you can collaborate online. Today now, because of the internet, I'm still coming back here. You can collaborate with somebody in another country using a workspace, and then you will be getting, you collaborate with them in order deliver services, and then you can also become a business from your. So I will say that your talent, if you cannot travel to the United States, you cannot travel to Europe or whatever, your talent can travel. You get it? Your talent can do what? Your travel. It's not necessary that you travel. But when your travel, when your talent travel, to me, you can even perform better. It's possible for somebody to be in the United States and not have anything done. Whereas you that you are in Nigeria, you are making money through your what? Through your skills. Now let's go to the next slide. So in the next slide, I try to enable you I try to please the next slide, please. I try to make you know that you are able to sell things digitally because of the internet. So it is the internet that makes all these things very possible. And how does it make it possible? It's because now there is now global communication. You know, before when there is no, in fact, I remember there was a time when you want to write letter to somebody's neighbors, you use 1 month for the letter to get there, another month for you to do what to receive the reply. Get it now. But now with the aid of the internet, you get it? You can send message to somebody in the United States now and they will respond to you. You get it? And you can even call conference call with people in another country, and then you will still be able to do that. So internet has made mobile communication possible, and then it has made digital services possible. What I mean by digital services is that you can deliver software. A company can contact you and say, "We help me develop a software, help me develop a logo or a design, or course." You can even have courses online. Also, when it comes to remote work, that is, companies now hire talent from anywhere in the world. Talk of Google, talk of Microsoft, all those ones have moved there, they can employ you. You don't need to be there, you don't need to travel there. Once they employ you, whatever you'll be doing it at your work, at your comfort zone. And then, lastly on this one, you can receive money from other countries in seconds. As I am now, I'm expecting payments from South Africa. Do you know what I mean now? Doesn't mean I'm in South Africa. I can be in South Africa and still know. So please tell me, I may be mentioning South Africa. That's actually where I obtained my PhD. Let me explain that. And then I developed my most of them are my collaborators. In fact, when I get to South Africa like this, to me as if I know all those on campus in the school that I have worked with. You get it now? So in most cases, they send me things, do for them, which I'll be expecting payment. And when I don't see the payment, I can contact them and say, "See, I've not seen this payment." So they say, just give us some time. And before you know it, I'll be credited. So that is what the internet has really possible. Now, for the next slide, please. I've been saying that, I do this, I do that. Then what are those skills that travel globally? You get it now. Let's assume I want to have, in order to have my hair. Thank God I don't have my hair. You know that I have to go and meet the barber and say, "Barber, and sit down and say, "Barber." But there are some skills that you don't need to travel before you get there. You get it now. One of these examples, I want examples of these skills are like this. It could be technological skills, it could be creative, and it can be knowledge-based. So those are the three. I hope I'm not giving you high-tech classes, please. Can you understand what I mean? Explain this. I just want to be sure. You understand me? You can be a programmer such that you can be employed from anywhere in the world to program. You get it now? You can be a software developer such that when you train yourself to be able to develop software, a company will be looking for you and they will give you work and then they will be paying you. Even though you are aware you are in this other community. You can be a web or app developer. You can be in cyber security, artificial intelligence, and then you will be paid. And when you come about when it has to do with creativity is when you can go away, you are talented or you are skilled in graphic design. How many of you know graphic design? Many of students know graphic design. Okay, yeah. Example of platforms that you can use for graphic design is Canva. Now, discover that students now they want to be on Facebook, they want to be on TikTok or Instagram. But if I do, I rather be on Canva. To get it, I rather be on LinkedIn and still coming back there to tell you what they are. So if I'm on Canva, you play with those that app, which you can design a logo like your school logo. You can design it by yourself. By the time maybe you are able to design one, your principal can say, okay, how do you design this? Let's ensure our logo becomes now. Or maybe there's another program in which they design a logo. Do that one now, and then you'll be paid. And then when we want to have the program like the one they are doing now, they will look for people that will design their flyers for them. You can do that if you are skilled. Because the reason why skills are appreciated in Nigeria, I think that a lot of people are fond of necessary things like just be on Facebook, on TikTok, just be watching and be watching. If you commit that time, you will have on Facebook, you commit it to other programs like coding. You will be cool, then you will be employed, whether you like it or not. Now, music production, content creation, and so on. And then when it comes to knowledge, that is online teaching, writing, and blogging. People create bloggers. Just see that in the comfort of your own and blog. You get it now? Blogging means you can just say, okay, I want to be a blogger in Ekiti. Then you can monitor applicants here at Ekiti. Then you already created a website in which you put things that is happening in Ekiti. Before you know problem with the monitoring, before you go into an election, they will call you and say you want to use your blog to promote us. From there, start making money, even when you are still small, you are not going to university. You get it now. So, and then data analysis and so on. Next slide, please. And then on the next slide, I try to provide an example of example of what I was saying, which I have also mentioned, where I have put up there a freelance designer. And what will happen is that number one is for the person to create a website and to create a profile on Upwork or Fiverr. In most cases, you can even have a profile on LinkedIn. How many of you know LinkedIn and the student this? This LinkedIn, we possibly send, I don't know, Mr. Adedoji, maybe after this program, the corporates can have their mobile number, those people that have mobile numbers, so that at least you can put them in a group. There is send all those things to them. Because those things are better than all those people they are usually on. So that's what we do. So when we send the things to you can create your profile. So whatever you can do, you start putting it there. I can do this, so I can do that. So before you go, people start employing you. And then I said after you have created your profile, you can now claim the research you, and after that they will hire you. You deliver the services, and then when you deliver the services, then you get paid. So designer in Nigeria, claims in Canada, payments in minutes, and so on. So these are all features of the digital economy. So let's go to the next slide, please. And here, I won't waste much of my time here. We will discover that there are so many jobs that don't exist several years back. You get it now? There was a time in Nigeria in which any job that would be there is just farming or fishing. But now you can see somebody can say I'm a YouTuber or I'm a YouTube content creator. You get it now? Some people will say I'm a social media manager. You get it now? So you can see this work now. I am a data scientist, I'm an app developer. So even on that TikTok and Instagram, you see people even making career. Those people in theater, they make a lot of money on TikTok. If you are able to do that, I think there is one registration to do, and all the payment depends on the number of subscribers or viewers. You get it now. So these are jobs that are there that people can venture in even before getting into the university. So now let's buy what matters more than vocation. In the modern economy, what matters more than location now is what we have. And then you now discover that in the modern digital economy, your success depends on number one. So people now, let me tell something, people during our time, our parents believe when we finish institution and be looking for job. We don't want people to start looking for job from now. From the couples that are here as well, we don't want the job comes, it's fine. When it doesn't come, you work. You don't need to wait. You have to, from now, we need to train our young ones to be job. They should train, what do I call it? They should be an employer of labor. Do that now by their skills. So what I mean that success depends on your skills, what you are actually can do. Even when people want to employ you now, you back on the time, they want to employ you now. Look at what you can do, the problem you can solve. They don't just employ anybody. They don't look at your courses. You get it now, or maybe your certificates. What they want is the skill you can provide, the creativity that you can bring into their company, the consistency. That is, discipline to keep improved going. It means that whatever you are good at doing, ensure you put yourself on a daily basis. And then, in this digital world, even when you finish and you are looking for job, you have to be digital literate. You get it now? And our movie was saying the other time that if you get maybe by next year, I don't know whether this year, maybe they will be doing this digital, computer-based test. You get it now? So the world is moving very fast. And as it is smart to follow it, you will be what? You will be left behind. And then I will also say that success also depends on the problem that you can solve. You look at your facility and you see any problem that you can solve, that will actually determine your success. So someone in a small time with the recipes can compete with anyone in the world. Because now you can compete with anybody. It doesn't have to do with where you are now. Doesn't when you are there, you can't compete with people in US not. So you can compete with them. Now on the next slide now, how students can prepare now? How can you prepare now? So you don't have to wait until you get to the university. So I expect you all, if there's one thing I will say here, expect you all to start learning digital skills. You know what I mean? To start learning what? Digital skills. Like for example, for coding, you can go on Codecademy. How many of you know Codecademy? You start coding. I will still send those if I am opportunity that collect all those contacts, those things and send to you. Instead of being on Facebook watching all those things and images, you be on Codecademy and coding. You get it now? So that's really, and you can what? The other digital things that you can, and that one is the graphic design, video editing, digital marketing, and so on. Those are some of the things you can do. Also, you can build your critical thinking. You build your, how can you do that? By attending events such as this. So that's why I really actually appreciate Mr. Ade and the team for bringing you all together. Because these are some of the things. This is actually better than money. I'm telling you, the skills you gain here are better than somebody giving you money. So, because I'm using my phone, maybe talk here. Yeah. So develop your communication as well. Clear online communication is key for global clients. For people to be able to see you online, you need to develop your communication. You don't speak the way, I'm still speaking like the way I am in the, as if I am in the village, I grew up in the village. But you can train yourself on elocution. That the way you speak be different or far better than myself. So that when somebody calls you and say they want to give you a multi-million naira work, you will not be speaking like somebody that comes from Ijebu. they say it's that this person actually do this digital work. You train yourself. It's also applied to one person, but I'm not to train you, but some of those things also came from my wife. Master online tools as well. There are so many online tools that there are so many tools online. You make sure that you get yourself comfortable with many of them. And then let's go to the next slide. The power of personal branding. And now I've been saying this, that you can get God in the US, you can get God in Ghana when you are here. But I'm telling you, if you don't brand yourself very well, nobody will employ you. Now, nobody will employ you digitally. You need to do what? Brand yourself. Branding means, I can say branding means you want people to know what you can do. Let me put it in that way. Or what you are good at. Or you present yourself very well as well. You can do what you have said you can do. And I will recommend LinkedIn, which is a professional networking and job opportunity. When I first wrote a book, the first thing I did is to put out on LinkedIn. And I added some female tech platforms for her to go to and mingle with them. Do you get it now? So once you can, I'm telling you, you can write books. Once you find somebody, a teacher that can mentor you, can write. My daughter wrote a book when I think she was in GSS. In GSS. Is it not GSS 1 or is it no? I think GSS 1. Or maybe in primary when she was going to GSS 1. That's when she wrote the first book. I think she wrote another book when in GSS 3. She's now in SS1. Look at it now. So you can write books if you find the right window. And this is where you can market yourself, that LinkedIn. You get it now. What you just need to do is to develop your online profile, your work, you develop your work portfolio. I can do this, I do this, I do that. As I am now, as I am last year, I think they were bothering me in South Africa. Come and present for us because they see what I post online. And I tell you that I'm living here, I will still go online and say, I have discussed with you. And this is what I have said. Another strong in Abuja or in another place will still see me and say, please, what you have done for this is come and do it for 2. So I need to develop my profile. Let it now. And your digital reputation as well. Digital reputation, even physical reputation. Like when they call me and they send a letter to me and say I must be here at 9:30. I told I have my secretary there, so you are welcome. So I told my secretary, I said, you must be here at that now. That is reputation. And when we got when you are coming, I received a message from my wiki that my presentation may not be at that 9 or 9:30. I still told my secretary, I said, let's be there at 10. And we were here at exactly 10. That is reputation. Now when they give you job, you be like a tailor that when they give job, it is on the day of ceremony, you can go and meet the tailor and say, where is my clothes or my garment? You get it? Now, so that is so build it now before you need it. Before you even get your university, build your LinkedIn. And we don't worry about GitHub for now, which showcase code and tech projects to employers. This one might be far ahead of you. Let's go to the next slide. We are challenges. I hope I still have more time. We are soon to but there are challenges. Number one challenge is that number one challenge is that there is global competition. There is another they can put everything online, you can do this and that. But I'm telling you, a lot of people are there too. That when you get online on LinkedIn, you already see people that are already doing this. So global competition is there. So you compete with people from everywhere. You compete with people in US, you compete with people in Japan, you compete with people in China. In China, all this form that you think is very, you don't understand and say it's so precious. Most people that are doing that are just secondary school students that are arranging this. Now imagine you want to do it now. Secondary students, primary school students, they arrange phones from China. Do that. So you should know those type of people you are competing with. So time management of self. So it's also another challenge. So self-discipline is essential for you to work remotely. Yesterday, I think I had a meeting. Okay, I have 3 minutes left. So I'll try my 3 minutes of yeah. So let me go to that, what I want to say now. But just note that you have a lot of challenges. We have global competition, constant learning, digital access, and time management as well. So now let's go to the next slide. In the next slide, I said there are opportunities for African youth. This is because, all of us now, we have phones. Even if you don't have phones, your parents, they have phones. On that phone, you can have platforms in which you can exhibit all this. And then we have access to internet everywhere in this community. I mean, none of this group will go facing at least we will have MTA or Blue network. You get it now. So, and then all of you can learn digital skill. So success, go to the next slide. I say success is not determined by your location. For success, how you know it in life does not determine your location. In fact, I grew up in a community in which they can count the number of houses in that community, maybe 10 or 20 in that community. There I have to be. You get it now. So your location cannot determine your success. Your background cannot determine your success. And your environment where you grew up cannot determine your success. If that is what you take on is that whole. Now, the future, your future is shaped by what you make, the things you do, the problems you solve, and how you use technology. Let me go to the next few slides to talk about my directorate. To the next few slides, please. Again, to the next slide. Now, when there's something that will come up, just another press, just one. Yeah, it's okay. So, the Federal University of Ekiti, I said I'm the director of innovation. We started what we call the Folio Innovation Hub. And the idea of the Folio Innovation Hub is to bring together students who are, who have skills, and then we'll be able to mentor and nurture them in order to be successful. So, and I'm telling you that this hub is not only for the Federal University of Ekiti or the student. The community are also assessed. So if you are a student and you have something in your STEM which you think you can solve or any problems of this, let us know. Just contact us, then we'll be able to mentor you and you will be able to be who you aspire to be. And lastly, if you go to the next slide, that's where I will say thank you. In May, there is one call that is currently on by the call is the IDAS Startup Bridge. This is meant for the corporate, so please, I want you to listen because I want to pack something. There is one IDAS Startup Bridge application that is currently going on. It is being funded by the World Bank. Now, so there, when you have any innovation, you go there when you apply. I'm going to send the link also to everybody. When you apply and then you are taking, I think we'll be paid to attend the event. And then the best innovation we truth, we really about 10 million naira for startup. I can tell you, I met with them yesterday. They are saying the best innovator among those that come to Folio Innovation will be awarded the sum of 10 million naira grant to be able to start their business. So I encourage you all students to keep globally, learn continuously, and build the future. I remain Professor Olusola Sunday Ayinda. Thank you all for listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Olusola Ayinda. Can we give him a round of applause once again? Can we give him that special clap? Round of applause. Thank you so much, Professor Olusola Ayinda. That was a superb speech and section from A. So before going to the next agenda, I would like to actually spend 5 minutes to receive our questions from the students. If you have any question for our professor, please can you raise up your hand? You have any question for our professor on what you have been lectured about? Do you have any question? Can I actually check your notes? Okay. So when I give you the mic, tell us your name, who you are from, and your question.
My name is Oyo Blessing. I'm from St. Augustine Comprehensive High School. I'm in GS3D. And my question is, how can we develop digital skills?
Okay, thank you very much.
Very much for the question. I think I understand how you would develop digital skills. Number one is that your position, whatever you are now, you don't be comfortable with that position. You need some work to get yourself trained. Like for example, instead of going on Facebook or Instagram, you start, exploring digital platforms like would be you are engaging yourself in coding. That's number one. When you go to code academy, there is teaching coding from skill. I'm telling you, I'm not saying this for the sake of there are some small children like this. They develop game. I still remember my daughter would be develop game and give to the brother to be playing. Imagine, instead of using that to from what? Develop a phone by themselves and then give it to somebody that can play you. You get that. So you will not compete with maybe where you are now. You start to do it to aspire for that and engaging yourself in in learning and in training. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for having give Prof a round of applause for that something to answer. Is there anybody have a question again? Okay, thank you. So you follow the same pattern, may I have your name? Studio for the question.
My name is Ade Australia. I'm in SS1. I'm from St. Augustine Comprehensive High School. How can we build our critical thinking?
Okay, so I say, how can we build our critical thinking?
Wow, that's a very nice question. There is an image I used to depict when I say critical thinking. It's because all of us as humans, the way we think our words are different. And you develop that critical skill when you attend the right training. You get it now? When you move with the right people, the way you think of the world will be different. And when you live the right thing, people don't like reading books. And that is why they cannot think critically. Critically thinking means, you sit down and you are able to think about beautiful ideas. You are able to brainstorm, not to castigate. You get it now? That is critical thinking. So even by all of you being here, when somebody talk about digital technology or digital career, all of you know what it's all about. Then you'll be able to work on. So make sure that maybe we will tell Mr. Adobeji, please still organize more of this digital learning skills. So with that, you can develop your critical thinking skills. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for it. I really appreciate the point once again. I really appreciate it. I look like I'm appreciating now. We are students, come on. Thank you so much. And there are other questions. Okay. Sense of question. Once you give us the question. And that was very good. Okay, you follow the same pattern.
My name is Adebola Pelumi from St. Augustine Comprehensive High School, Ekiti. I'm in SS2A. How can we make digital skills our day-to-day activities without affecting the world around us?
How can you make it your day-to-day activity without affecting? But what I would say is that you don't allow your training or digital skill acquisition to affect your study. That's number one. But while still doing that, whether you like it or not, you are also gaining because you are not paying or you are not cashing, you are not doing it for fun. Do you get it now? So what you need to do is that you set the right timetable for yourself. You can say, okay, when you get home is around 4. You can say from 5 to 6, I want to code. You get it now? You can say from 7 to 8, I want to be on Canva to design graphics. Do you get it now? So those are some of so just don't make sure. And during weekends, a lot of people will sleep, children, they will sleep from on Saturday, they will sleep from morning to afternoon. So why not, be stand up at early and start coding? Because all these digital things that the more you use them, the more you become used to them. You get it now? Like for example, all of you are I think all of you are on ChatGPT. The many of students are on ChatGPT. My own, I have the AI I have on my phone, I'm not up to 10. You get it? I have so many to which I am there. I'm studying. And another thing is that, so I said it the other time, don't get comfortable with your level now. And the world is moving. The world. You don't follow it. Because that is when you think you know ChatGPT, there are a lot of AI that are far, far more than ChatGPT. But when you now concentrate on that, the world is left behind. So you attend seminars, attend trainings, and with that, I think you answer your question. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Paul. So I'm taking the last question.
My name is Odolari Kevin. I am from Omujalo High School. I am in SS2. Why is it that company only hire those with talent and skills?
Yeah. Okay, she has asked. It's a very good question. Why is it that they are hiring people with skills and not with talent or what? For talent and skills. See, you will tell the core members that are here today and ask them. Not that we get aware that they are not there is one top somewhere they want to come and say it's no. Actually, he was see a lot of people in the bank going on the teller. But when you get the bank now, next one person. Get now because it's digital. People can transfer money now. They can go to self-service. I'm telling you, in countries now, you don't need to enter bank to deposit in the bank, even cash. They are cash accepting machine. Instead, one time I used the cash accepting machine in Cape Town, I was like, hey, you guys put money in this machine, will you cash my money? Will you be complete? And it is, the bank the money on the machine, it collected my money, can't it and say this is their money, and credit it to my account in seconds. You get me? So the world is going digital. So people are looking for talent and skills. People don't even want to employ again. That's why I said that it is a skill that can bring you success. That is not your certificate. The certificate is just to prove you. Don't anybody that says don't need certificate, they are lying. You want the certificate to open doors for you. But for you to be inside that door, you need your skills to keep you there. Thank you.
So thank you so much for coming to the round of us. Can we give Paul Atama, Lamapero, Labalea? Can we also thank you, Paddy? Can we also thank you, Paddy? So thanks so much, Prof. Olushola. Now we appreciate your keynote speech you have given to the students, and I hope the students and even with the corpus that are present here today and the teachers will actually utilize the words spoken. Representative of the Director of the International Center for Applied Mathematical Modeling and Data Analytics, the person of Mr. Idowu Oloshuko for his word of encouragement. Can we please give him a round of applause? Can we come please? That's how we should sing.
Thank you so much. First, before I give this goodwill message on behalf of Prof, I want to acknowledge the presence of our guests, teachers, and then before I also appreciate you, the students, I want to appreciate the presence of one of our very distinguished professor at the University of Federal University, Ekiti, Professor Ayala, a distinguished professor of nanoscience and technology, who has given a very brilliant talk. And some of you are seated here, you don't know what to have when a professor stands before you and gives such speech. Obviously, because this is an environment where youth are gathered and the professor brings himself down, that's to tell you the heart he has for you as young people. And I want to think you should appreciate him much more. Can you appreciate him? So I'm standing here representing the director of the International Center for Applied Mathematical Modeling and Data Analytics. That's a center that is very much present with you here in Ekiti, and not so far from you. It's just an ICT there, and that's where you see some of these brilliant minds doing their youth service, and then also doing very wonderfully in that center. So I want to appreciate Ablative and other core members for putting this together. And I would say that what we have come for, Digital Career Summit, is something that has changed the world. Now, I just mentioned to you that I'm from the International Center for Applied Mathematical Modeling and Data Analytics, which sometimes some of you who are seated here, when you hear the word mathematics, what happens to you? How much do you like mathematics? Yeah? How much do you like mathematics? Not so much, right? Because anybody who hears of mathematics thinks that you are going to become a teacher. Is that not so? And to become a teacher is very good, because to be a teacher, that means you are going to shape, generations. You are going to build lives. You are going to build people that become professor, and that is there today, a teacher person. Am I right? So we are thanking our teachers. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So now, but you know that the world is so diversified today, that digital world has made everything, has changed the way everything looks. Now, after now, once I'm done with this speech, I will be leaving this place. I also want to acknowledge the presence of my colleague that we came together, Mr. Samuel Oshikoya. Thank you for coming. We'll be leaving this place shortly because, for what the digital world has opportunity has created, as a center that is supposed to be mathematically inclined, doing mathematics, digital world has entered into everything, even into mathematics, such that anything you are doing today that you want it to actually respond to problem solving in 21st century, digital skill must be embedded. And so I want to say you are welcome. It is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to everyone present in this important program on Digital Career Summit. We are living in a world that is increasingly driven by technology. From artificial intelligence to social media, mobile apps, data analytics, and cyber security, the digital landscape is really rapidly shaping how we live, learn, and work. And I'm going to give an example of that, in that I just talked about the fact that as a mathematician, you will think that what you do is to solve some terrible equations. Is that not so? Solve some very terrible looking equations, and then people say, boy, his head is hot. But you know that the world has changed. Now we are on to the world where problem that is around human related problems, problem around us needs us to respond to. And all the tools that we have in the world, we have to make use of them. And as we bring in digital tools into them, we transform some of this, the way we reason, the way we think and approach situations that have only been approached in traditional way before. Traditional ways of solving things. And then people who don't want to move, people want to be conservative, they cannot be progressive. They cannot make any progress. And that's why, because that's shaped the way we think, we move and then work, this program that is put together is very timely, because it gives you, our students, an opportunity to explore wide variety of careers available in the digital space. Whether your interest lies in software development, either in data analysis, in graphic design, digital marketing, content creation, or cyber security, the skill you build today will prepare you for the opportunity of tomorrow. Can you tell somebody the skill you build today will prepare you for the opportunity tomorrow? And now you are not so young to start building that. You had different examples our professor gave us of his own children who are already building apps, games, right? And then writing books. So you are not too young. Don't think that you are here in Ekiti and then you are detached from anything else going on in the world, and you think that whatever is only obtainable here is all that is obtainable. No, there is a lot that you can gain even while you are here, as dear professor had said. So In addition to digital career, digital careers are not only about using technology, they are about problem solving. About what? They are about what? Problem solving. Now, Prof talked about so many things and then also kept adding that you will be rewarded. You'll be rewarded by being able to solve problems. You'll be highly paid by being able to solve a problem. If you can identify a problem and then you're able to solve it. So it's more about problem solving. It's more about creativity. I'm going to give you an example, for instance, the work we do now, center. It's about creativity, it's about innovation, and it's about collaboration. Did you hear what I said? It's about what? Problem solving. It's about creativity. It's about what? Innovation, and it's about what? Collaboration. Is that okay? For students who will embrace these skills now, the potential for future growth is immense. The world is full of success stories of young innovators who started with curiosity. What do you need? Curiosity. What do you need? Curiosity that you are asking questions. How can I do this thing better? Like the Prof talked about issue of ATM dispensing money and being able to say, now you, because you're already used to ATM now, don't just think for once. How did somebody think about that? And you don't need to go and queue in the bank again. Somebody just thought about it, looked at the problem. They said, we have to queue. Why do we have to queue? And then you leave your work every day. For instance, if I need money, I will need to go to bank and leave everything that I'm doing. And then somebody thought about that. Can we reduce the time we spend on this? And created the app. Now, apart from even ATM, again, we feel okay, we don't need to even go to bank again. What do? We can put the app on our phones. So if I want to transfer, what should I do? I just press my phone and the money is already where it's going to. Somebody is thinking. So when you see problems around you, you begin to think around how do we solve this problem. So you open your mind to critical thinking as somebody asked the other time. When you go for programs like this, you hear things that make you thinking. Are we together? So we are talking about now you must be able to embrace this and learn by first and foremost, be curious. Is that okay? So curiosity is the beginning. And a willingness to learn. Willingness to do what? To learn. Curiosity and what? Willingness to learn. And so such people now live in technology-driven field globally. Those people who are very curious and they are ready to learn. So I want to commend the organizers for creating a platform that not only educates but also inspire our students. Through sessions like this, students will gain valuable insights into tools, skills, and knowledge required to succeed in digital technology. They will also learn the importance of ethical and responsible use of technology, which is very important, including protecting personal data, respecting intellectual property, and contributing positively to online communities. Some of you now, you don't know that the use of Facebook, when you use Facebook, you don't use it correctly. You post things that are not going to represent you when you grow up. That when you grow up, that this you should start learning the way you want to be addressed when you grow up, because the internet does not forget this. If you want to put your nude picture on the internet, it will be there. The internet will keep it for you. If you go and insult people on the internet, it will be there for you. Is that okay? And then your integrity is at stake. Are we together? So you need to be responsible. So I really want to encourage your students that you take full advantage of this program. You should ask questions. You should engage actively and begin identifying the skills you will need to excel in digital careers. Remember, the digital world offers endless opportunity, but the success comes to those who are first, assistant, and responsible. The opportunities for those that are worth, yes, they are persistent and they are responsible. So, in conclusion, I wish this program every success and may it inspire students to explore, learn, and embrace digital career, equipping them with confidence and knowledge to shape their future and contribute meaningfully to the society. And before I say thank you, I want to again say to you, I'm from the International Center for Applied Mathematical Modeling and Data Analytics, where we use mathematics to solve real-life problems. We are going out and out to attend a meeting with some of our collaborators in Abuja, and they have recorded NMEP, the National Malaria Elimination Program, which is an arm of the Federal Ministry of Health, where we are taking problems in malaria in Nigeria and using mathematics to address them. And that's what we are learning as secondary school, but from digital school is enhanced, and then it becomes something we can take out there. And then we are not only rewarded by saying that we are out there, we are also rewarded by good payments. So as you grow and you grow your skill, grow your curiosity, and learn more, you are going to enter into a space of endless opportunity. And I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Akuru. Can we get another like this? Let's appreciate him. Next. There's one thing I appreciate about Mr. Akuru. He's a life coach. You know what they call a life coach? You know what they call a life coach? Have you heard of a life coach before? A life coach is just someone like a mentor to you, who can actually teach you all things. So I would love to actually appreciate questions now, but this is our time. But you can actually reach out to Mr. Ido. I can call this number, I will seek his permission. He is going to mentor you. It is to take you all one by one. He can teach you all and mentor you. You understand? So let's appreciate him once again. So we appreciate you, Mr. Ido, for your guidance and the speech you are giving to us. Thank you so much. So on to the next. I know you guys are very tired, but please permit us for the D of the day. We are going to the debate section. So speakers, are we ready for the debate section? So just spare me 30 seconds while we can start the debate session. Thank you so much. Can we appreciate ourselves? Let's appreciate ourselves. So we are not permitted to go out. The students are not permitted to go out. Not permitted to go out. Please let's have our seats. You are not permitted to go out. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for that break. So I'll be inviting our judges on stage. So I'll share our judges various names. Can we please give them a round of applause? So may I invite Mr. Banchuri Daniel. Let's appreciate him to come on stage. Let's appreciate Akira Kumbe Soman Ibrahim. Let's appreciate her. I want to appreciate her. Let's appreciate her once again. I want to appreciate Oyewole Esther, Miss Oyewole Esther. Let's appreciate her, please. And the last person on the list, Mr. Fukamea, let's appreciate him, please. Now, what next from this hearing? Like this time is two. I think I was two years. I was 2 years. Let's appreciate him. Thank you so much. So I'd like to remind us of our debaters from various school. So what upon your names, just give them a round of applause. I don't tell me, not going on the long term. I feel like you're along with the season, but a long time high school, grammar school. But time you are putting this Solomon, community high school, Ayobaju. Or not going to be community high school, Ayobaju. I didn't know one way to set this high school. High school. I think the high school, and not two, high school. So we are about to start the debate session. So I'm calling on one of the judges to come out and give us a review. Thank you so much. Let's have our seat and appreciate ourselves.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I'm Miss Moyolua, and I will be one of your judges for today.
Okay, sorry, please. I was told that Ilupeju High School is also present for the debate, right? Are you got you? After the committee I started, I got you right. Ilupeju, are you present for the debate? Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks so much. So I want just 5 schools to participate in the debate. Thanks so much. Let's appreciate them once again. Let's appreciate them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. For today's debate session, we have some rules and regulations that we would love you guys to abide to. And I'm going to be reading it out to you. And we also have the time, so you should watch out for that. To start with, I'm very sure that if you have heard our speakers, they already should have given you hint of what today's debate session is going to be all about. So AI, is it an ultimate job creator or an ultimate job taker? So you should note that. So now to the rules and regulations. Number one, we're going to be judging you guys by your dressing. If you know you're going to be coming up here to speak to us, please dress well. I hope I'm understood. Yes. Secondly, we have your content and research. We don't want a situation whereby you come up here and at the end of the day we are confused and not convinced. I hope I'm being taken note of. The third one, we need your logic and argument, ability to, have a clear reasoning, how your arguments are being structured. The fourth one, we have your delivery and diction. So when you're coming here to speak, please be bold, be factual, and the words that you're going to pronounce them very clearly. Yeah, and be confident also. The fifth one, we have the rebuttal. That's the ability to listen to your opponent and also counter their points of view. The sixth one I have here is your time management. And that's when the main speaker is going to come up and speak for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. The subordinate speaker then comes up and speak for just 3 minutes. After that, we are going to have the main speakers, they are going to come up and, have the rebuttals and counterpoints and everything. And that's going to just go for 1 minute and 30 seconds. I hope I'm being understood. Are we ready for this? When you are coming up here, do not be scared. This topic we are about having today is not just about any debate competition. This is something that has been, we have it in boardrooms being discussed and everything. So when you are coming up here, please enlighten us. We want to hear you guys' point of view. We want to know what's going on. Do you think AI is an ultimate job taker or an ultimate job creator? Now, I think I'm done here. I don't know. Well, now to the main debate. And the schools that is going to be coming up first. Yeah. First, Oyegbo High School. They're going to be coming up first. After that, Obalat Community. Okay, the third one is St. Augustine Comprehensive High School. The fourth one is Community High School. They're going to be the next. And the last one will be Omoijelu High School. Now to the main speaker for Oyegbo High School. Please give it up for Oyegbo High School. Representative from Oyegbo High School, please.
The time starts now. Deus Rambaspens, and I'm Douglas, Akway Televivas, and my balancing audience. I am Adesina Samuel to oppose this motion, which says AI is a job creator. Firstly, what is AI? AI is a man-made intelligence for for a ordinary being to know something about things he wants. Like what AI and some students of nowadays, they are all about AI every day, but they don't focus on their daily work, on their daily activities. They don't focus on AI, playing games on AI, doing some other sorts of things without focusing on the main point, like reading some things in AI. So, the, some people gain conscience in AI. They didn't know the focus on AI in their money and day. That's what leads to examination malpractice in their exam and make their name in examination malpractice name and then give them the job and comfort for a good job in the society. It made disgrace for them in the society. It doesn't give them a courage in the conscience of a human being. People. I mean, when we look up on time in the office, like she says, AI is a perfect skill.
Please don't mind the time. Just come here and speak. When your time is up, we'll let you know. You understand? You are scared, you are checking the time every time. You understand? Don't mind the time. Just come here, give us your points, give us your arguments. When your time is up, we'll tell you to leave.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges.
Good day, everyone. Please, I noticed that when the first speaker was talking, I was hearing noise from the crowd, and it is not right. We need silence. We need your attention. What they are saying is important. So when, even if it's not your school, any person that is talking, please be quiet. Thank you.
Good day, my dear panel of judges, co-exhibitors, and my accurate timekeeper. My name is Oluka Ebitinola from Oyeguazu. I'm here to oppose the motion which states that artificial intelligence ultimate job creator or ultimate job killer. Firstly, what is artificial intelligence, also known as AI? Artificial intelligence is the use of artificial knowledge or system created by man to carry out some operations. For example, students using AI to do their assignments. And here are some few points of mine. First and foremost, firstly, AI using AI to do assignments by students, they can make errors. AI can make errors sometimes, and students will also copy the errors, and that's something for their teachers. Secondly, the using AI as your job career or as your work. for example, those people that are doing real life, they think that the real life, like they think that the real life, they can earn money through doing the real life. But some people believe that the real life that they are doing is also something like Yahoo or cyber fraud like that. Thirdly, using AI using AI by government workers, when they, like, for example, when someone have proposal, they will just go on internet to gather some information and just jot it down, just write it down and submit the proposal to the company. In conclusion, I mean, like, using AI is like, I'm not trying to convince, like, I'm here to convince and not to confuse you that artificial intelligence is a ultimate job creator or ultimate job taker. Thanks. A round of applause for you guys. Thank you so much. Next up, we will need the main speaker of Overlaton Commercial Grammar School to please come on. And I want to say this: when you are coming up on stage, please be clear with your diction. Let us know if you are actually supporting the motion or you are opposing it. You cannot tell me that you are supporting that AI is the ultimate job taker, and then the point you are giving is the job killer. I hope you understand. Please be clear with your diction and be bold and be confident. Don't be scared. None of us is carrying gun here. Okay? Thank you so much. Passo. Good day, Mr. Chairman, President, panel of judges, co-debaters, and my fellow students. My name is Ajayi Waferemi, a student from Olato Commercial Grammar School in Ekiti. I'm here to support the motion which says artificial intelligence is the job creator, is the ultimate job creator and not the ultimate job killer. To start with, I would like to explain what artificial intelligence is. Artificial intelligence refers to the capability of computational system to perform tasks typically associated with human intelligence. And also, artificial intelligence is a game changer. It's a game changer, and also it's improve opportunities and cybersecurity, digital governance. I would like to explain what cybersecurity is. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting, the practice of protecting, the practice of, and guiding, the practice of protecting management and on other hand, artificial intelligence, some also thinks artificial intelligence. On other hand, some think that artificial intelligence is the ultimate job killer and not ultimate job creator. But artificial intelligence is the ultimate job creator.
That's what you drop your phone.
Job creator, and besides, some experts argues on how artificial intelligence on job will depend on how it should work on job and work of job
And also, in addition, artificial intelligence, giving innovation in creating new opportunities and job categories, like identifying categories that didn't exist in the decade ago. In conclusion, artificial intelligence is democratizing access to services like healthcare, finance, empowering Nigerians, nationwide, and also it also facilitates and it's also facilitates and also it's also facilitates and also it's transforming industries and transforming industries and new job opportunities in our economy. With this point of mind, I'm here to convince you, but not to confuse you, that artificial intelligence is a job creator and not a job killer. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, the subordinate speaker should please come out and support the motion. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm great time to pass. And my fellow students. My name is Akila Bella, I'm the student, and I'm here to oppose the motion. This states that artificial intelligence is an ultimate job creator, not the ultimate job killer. Firstly, what is an artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is the technology that lets machines think and behave like humans. Artificial intelligence driven efficiency can lead to economic growth, creation of new employment and opportunities like AI trainers and auditors. Secondly, artificial intelligence enhancing productivity and opportunity to make new employment. Artificial intelligence has helped humanity in many aspects of life, such as agriculture, finance, education, and human care, analyzing the medical images and helping doctors make an informed decisions. I think with this point of mind, I'll be able to convince and not convince you that artificial intelligence is the ultimate job creator and not the ultimate job killer. Thank you so much for the last one. Please, a round of applause for the girls, please. Please, well. Thank you so much for the last commercial grammar school. The next stop is St. Augustine Comprehensive High School. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a powerful technology that performs tasks usually done by humans. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, my worthy opponents, and my fellow students. My name is Adebo Oluwapelume, student of St. Augustine Comprehensive High School, Ekiti. I stand here today to present a balanced view of AI. Ask the question along the way to help us think carefully. Here are my points. Artificial intelligence creates new jobs. It improves productivity and opens opportunities. AI, it reduces or replaces some jobs. Lastly, artificial intelligence encourages product. Artificial intelligence encourages upskilling and adaptation. Now, I will explain these few points briefly with example. First and foremost, artificial intelligence creates jobs opportunities. Humans are needed to develop, manage, and manage AI. For example, artificial intelligence develops robotic engineers. Now, we ignore the fact that this job didn't exist before AI. Secondly, furthermore, artificial intelligence improves productivity and opens opportunities. AI handles repetitive tasks, allowing human to perform creative and managerial works. For example, automated factories free workers to design and manage productions. Moreover, artificial intelligence is reducing or replacing some jobs. Artificial intelligence, some roles are being performed by artificial intelligence, reducing artificial intelligence perform some roles, reducing labor needs. For example, cashier replaced by self-checkouts. Lastly, artificial intelligence encourages upskilling and adaptation. Artificial intelligence help workers to work towards artificial intelligence. In conclusion, artificial intelligence is a double-edged sword. It creates job opportunities and also replaces some job opportunities. I hope with these 3 points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse that artificial intelligence both create job opportunity and also replace some job. Thanks.
Thank you so much, St. Augustine Comprehensive High School. Thank you very much. The subordinate speaker, please come up. She's speaking for just 3 minutes. And at times starts. Artificial intelligence transforming the job markets. But its impact is being debated. Will artificial intelligence create job or will it destroy job opportunities? On the other hand, artificial intelligence creates innovation, boosts productivity, cybersecurity, and also creates new job opportunity for everyone. Although artificial intelligence automated capability can replace human labor and this can cause a lot of job loss. But this debate centers on if artificial intelligence ability would be better than its killer. Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate scientific, ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues and my fellow students. My name is Dr. Nkula St. Augustine Comprehensive High School, Ekiti. I am here to support the motion. It says artificial intelligence, the ultimate job creator or the ultimate job killer. To start with, I would like to define a bit terminology to solidify my point. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is
a machine teaching computer how to be smart and live on the whole, be just like a smart assistants. Artificial, artificial intelligence is a hot topic and improves everyday digital activities. For example, students are able to learn from artificial intelligence expert. The example that said data, Meta high, ChatGPT. You can easily access through the internet world and explain more beyond the classes and outside the world without even stepping out of the house or your room, just with the use of the cell phone or digital technology. Even our teachers are able to learn how the school works and they're able to impart knowledge to us. In conclusion, artificial intelligence is a step to a better future and a greater tomorrow that everyone can stand and be able to progress and have prosperity. I hope with these people of mine, I'm able to convince and not to convince you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Saint of Austin from Brain in my school. Please a round of applause for the girls who are Thank you very much. Okay, to the next school, we have the Community High School, Iowa Badger. Please let's give it up for the next, not just 5 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Here, Mr. Chairman, kind of judges and co-debaters. I live surround the people from Community High School, I Ekiti. Here to support the vision which says artificial intelligence is the ultimate job creator, not the ultimate job killer. What is AI? AI is an instrument used by human beings to easy their labor and make their work more easy. On one hand, AI has the potential to automate tasks, increase productivity, and drive innovation to new emerging fields. On the other hand, AI possesses a significant to tradition, risking widespread displacement and escalating inequality. Ladies and gentlemen, AI is an ultimate job creator. While AI might automate some jobs, it creates many more than we can imagine. Let's look at that that I'm going to state. One, new industries and jobs emerge. AI gives us to entirely new fields like AI, AI ethics, AI engineering, and AI auditors. In Nigeria, you can leverage AI to drive innovation in key sectors such as agriculture, healthcare, and finance. Productivity boost. AI power tools help Nigerian entrepreneurs streamline operations and reach new customers more easily. First transformation not just the statements. AI my automation of jobs. It creates many more like AI trainers, AI engineering, data science, and data analysis. There and here to support the vision which say AI is the ultimate job creator, not the ultimate user. I'm here to confuse, not to confuse you. In addition to what I said, the issue is not about AI, it's about how we make our mind towards it. Education system was adapted to the use of AI. Members need to learn more, in order to depend on one skills, they need to learn more on AI, and also government should support the transition on AI. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the main speaker of Community as Badger. Now to the subordinate speaker, please read just something.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-defendant of my parents. My name is Benjamin Abodule Solomon, a student from Community High School, Ayegbaju, Ekiti. I'm here to talk about I'm here to support the motion which says
artificial intelligence, the ultimate job creator or the ultimate job killer. Firstly, I'll talk about artificial intelligence. AI is a device created by human that behave like human being. AI is a job creator. AI, some people think that AI is a job killer, but they got it wrong. AI creates many jobs for most people. AI makes us to understand things that we don't know. AI gives us expand our knowledge so that we can do things that we haven't experienced before. So I'm going to give some points on AI. Productivity boost. AI increase the productivity by making the business complex, by making the business or AI is second economic in Nigeria. AI in Nigeria, AI drive growth by creating new job growth and employing people with company. In conclusion, education system should be adapted to it. Then people should know more skills about it. Thanks.
Please, a round of applause for Catholic guys for waiting now. He's coming up here to speak. It's not easy. Please don't say a round of applause for them, please. Clap for them. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, I have an observation and I just want to say that. No, okay. Thank you. Those that are clapping, thank you so much. I have an observation, and that's to the subordinate speakers. Your main speaker already came up here to tell us what AI is. We already have an idea of what it is. When you are coming up here as a subordinate speaker, we just want to hear your points. Not explaining to us again what AI is. It's basically like repeating what your main speaker already said. I hope these schools are taking note of that. To Ilupeju and the others, you guys are taking note of that now. Please don't re-explain what AI is. We already know. Thank you so much. Now to the last school we have here. Let's give it up for the main speaker of Oakwood General School. Each you have just 5 minutes and your time starts. Good day, Mr. Sharma, panel of judges, operator keeper, and of course my taxi of police. My name is Abidobi Felua Precious, standing before you on this August occasion to oppose the motion we state that artificial intelligence, the ultimate job killer or the ultimate job creator. Before I proceed, it is necessary to understand the key points which are artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence refers to the ability of a computer or machine to perform tasks that require human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, decision making, and problem solving. Here are my points. Firstly, creative profession under C. Portrait and writing global indistinguishable human from human work. Then what is left for the artist? Then what is left for the creative professions? What I mean by this is that AI can now write novels, compose symphonies, and design graphics. If society values efficiency over authenticity, creative jobs may not just be other stage, they may be annihilated. Furthermore,
Furthermore, agricultural mechanization. AI is transforming AI is transforming the artists and studios. It is not just transforming them, it is transforming the field. What I mean by it, for instance, AI-driven machine can now plant, irrigate, fertilize, and even harvest with precision. Robots picking fruits and algorithm predict yields. That's that. That's that. Task that requires once the communities of farmers in the community in a state is now done by one harmful machine, and this leads to job displacement. My opponent might thought that it's modernization, but modernization in addition transportation. What I mean by transportation is that AI has now become the has now created robots for the society that can drive, such as truck, trailers, and etc. In conclusion, AI is not just rewriting. In conclusion, AI is rewriting the artist audios to this bankers, guests, and to the farmers street. Within 2 points of mine, I think I'll be able to convince and not to convince you that artificial intelligence is the ultimate job creator or the ultimate job killer. Thank you so much for a generous flow. Thank you so much. Now to this somebody needs speaker, please you just have 3 minutes. And please maintain perfect decorum. Please let's hear their points. Thank you so much.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, co-debaters, and distinguished and gentlemen. I'm here to support the motion, which says artificial intelligence is the ultimate job creator and not the ultimate job killer. Now, why do we say artificial intelligence is the ultimate job creator? Firstly, new creation of jobs. Artificial intelligence can enable the creation of new industries and jobs, such as e-commerce, digital marketing, and software development. And I know our opponents may say that AI has displaced jobs. Instead of using AI in place of humans, it is rather we use humans because when there is no job, many human beings may engage in stealing because of the lack of jobs. And those people we call bandits nowadays, it's not because they wish to engage in, because of the economic development. Secondly, healthcare research. Artificial intelligence can analyze vast amounts of for example, AI empowered analysis of genomic data, which has led to breakthrough in cancer research. Also, AI can develop personalized treatment plan tailored by individual patients. individual places, characteristics, and improving treatment efficacy. In addition, machine learning engineers, machine learning engineers design and build AI system that are like the architects of the AI solutions. AI solutions for learning, predict, and improving. So let's think of what machine learning engineers do. They build AI model in they deploy AI in real world applications. Now let's think of examples like Netflix recommending shows to my tribe, and Siri understanding your voice command, and monitoring and improving AI performance. Also, machine learning engineers are in high demand in Nigeria.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, a round of applause for them, please. To all the speakers, a round of applause for them. They all deserve. And now we just want to hear some brief points from each schools by their main speakers. So they just have a minute and 30 seconds to speak. A minute and 30 seconds from each schools. And that is when you can as well choose from one of you to speak if you don't want the main speaker to come up. I hope you're okay with that. Thank you. So I think I'm going to start with Obalata Commercial High School to come up. The main speaker for Obalata Commercial High School is any representative. Thank you so much. A minute and 30 seconds, and your time starts now. Thank you.
My name is Ajay from the space of National Commercial Course. In addition to what I said earlier, artificial intelligence develops cyber security and instant governance. In other hands, others think that artificial intelligence will be the ultimate job killer because this is because human works are being replaced by machine and algorithms like robots. In conclusion, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development emphasizes that the need for lifelong learning, active labor market policies, and workers' protection systems, and to support displaced employees. In this point of mine, I'm yet to convince does not be confusing that artificial intelligence is the ultimate job creator and not the ultimate job killer. Thank you. Please, you round of applause for balance of commercial rights and thank you so much. Thank you very much. Now, the next school I'll be calling to the home of is Community High School Ayebaju. Please, you can have the phone. The minutes.
My name is Jonah Godiko from Community High School, Ekiti. In addition to what I said earlier, artificial intelligence or the equal in education sector, students can easily solve difficult questions with the usage of better AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, and many more. Economic growth in the global world. AI can contribute up to 30 trillion dollars to global GDP. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Community High School Ayebaju. Okay. Oyebo High School, please, you can come on stage. Oyebo High School. Thank you. A minute 30 seconds and your time starts.
Yeah, I can't deceive food, but this cat teach cannot deceive food. That's why learn to have to put everything for not using AI. You have to work hard for everything you have to do. You have to read that. Because artificial intelligence may deceive many people now. Because artificial intelligence many people can focus on their phone every day. But if you are focusing on your notebook and with everything you're chatted to, you will not see yourself in the exam. But you may copy from the artificial intelligence work, but from your teacher teaching, you may mind what your teacher teach you. You may see the vision of what your teacher teach you in your class in the exam. To make us artificial intelligence, what your teacher teach you make you proud, not artificial intelligence.
Okay.
When it is with you, that artificial intelligence cannot do in the life, in this life. You have to work hard in life. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your advice. So please, a round of applause for the. Thank you so much. Now, calling on St. Augustine Comprehensive High School, the main speaker should please come up. Your times are now. A minute 30 seconds.
My name is Dr. Abdullah President Augustine Comprehensive High School, Ekiti. To buttress the beauty point I made earlier, a research from a group of National Bureau Economic Research made it known that CFO made a great research that AI is expected to at least less the amount of job loss in the country at about 0.4% this year. And another research made it clear that 50% of CFOs believe that AI can improve job and create a more job opportunities to people through the ability of building apps, creating more reading apps like reading stations for students and teachers. When my students are able to step up to a broader future and able to have a self that they can do something their leaders have done and be able to make sure the parents are proud of them. I hope with these people of mine, I'm still able to convince the public and everyone that
Please, a round of applause for St. Augustine Comprehensive High School. And the last two I'll be coming up here to come up with the child is Benway Jello High School. Thank you. You have a minute 30 seconds and your time starts.
Stand on existing protocol. AI may destroy certain jobs, but the evidence suggested is ultimately a job creator by driving innovations, boosting productivity, and enabling the creation of new industries. AI will generate millions of new job opportunities by March 2026. By March 2026, and including Nigeria. So this point of time, I know my chief employees will agree with me that AI is the ultimate job creator and not the ultimate job creator.
There are a lot of us for Rachel. I thank you so much.
So thank you so much. Can we appreciate our judges and our speakers? Okay, so My name is Michael. I'm on the way from Alabama University. I am here to support the motion that says, yeah, yeah, AI, AI with the power, AI with the power. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. Okay, I'm not power. Power. See, if you go to that school shop, they are selling AI, 150 not. How first say one man, how to buy AI, 150 me. If you want to enjoy value. Thank you so much. So let's have our African music again. Honestly. I can tell you. You see, there are 3 things I'll let you know about the debate. You see, the first thing is that when they actually come to you and tell you that you will be representing the school, for you to accept it, number one, you are unique. Let's appreciate that. Number two, you know number two. Number two is for you to sit down and think about what to say. Because if you want to go for a debate or you want to debate on anything, you need to sit down, you need to gather points, you meet your teachers, you meet your friends. You understand? I'm very sure these speakers that are speaking here today or they are speaking in the school, you see that they will go one side of the corner. Yeah. What is the they'll go and I want to tell you this. Don't tell me that friend to say, am I correct? They'll go and check it with me. It's not easy. You understand me? Because they need to actually memorize their points. Honestly, I remember one time in my school, when I was in secondary school, and this kind of guy that I usually scattered in school, but I was a little bit brilliant. So they now told me that Michael, you be representing SS3. And they know that I'm this kind of that scattered in school. In terms of academics, I try my best, little way. They now told me. So when they mention my name in the hall, it's just a short SS3, we're having debates. All the students stood up and they were clapping. You do it. And after everything, you believe that. And I'm like this. Like, that person is coming out to me. The moment I did like this, everything I memorized. It's not anything. I don't know. But everything don't feel. But you know what I like my guys? They're still telling me that you are the winner. That my science has even given us the answer. I don't get it. But it's not easy for you to memorize. And come. And there's one way I'm not understand. If it's my brain that is doing it, I'll just come. You see that I go live. I'll be speaking. It's not that much complimentous. When you are speaking, I'll do like this. Or they'll do like this, and they'll look up. I didn't get it. So it's not easy. So once again, I'm going to appreciate them. So, going on to the next agenda, we are waiting on our judges to collect the results and maybe anything to say. I would like to invite the representative of the principal of Central Positive of High School, the person of Mrs. Secretary, to go and give us a good message. Can we appreciate mommy? That's not for mommy. We need to shout hallelujah. Yeah. And using this opportunity to appreciate my principal for giving me this privilege. God will bless her in Jesus' name. And I want to thank our convener, the person of Copper Abdulaziz Adedeji, for the life imparting skill. This is a great program which I want the students to learn from it. Even though we adults, we teachers, we are learning from it. I want to encourage the students to be a problem solver. Believe in yourself.
believe that you can do it. And also, I want to encourage you. If you want to achieve any good success in life, beware of the kind of friends you move with. Anybody that is not sharing the same vision with you, some of them are vision killer, you need to run away from them. And finally, commit everything into God and with you on the Lord's side, you can make it. And I pray in the mighty name of Jesus, you will all make it in Jesus' name. You are great. I appreciate every one of you. God bless you all in Jesus' name. Give it all of us are moving. Land all our love. Land all our love. Alina. Thank you, Alina, sister. So say, what do we love you? What do we love you? Let me to you guys. There's also the eternity cross out there and then you out sleeping in that day. I don't know if you can have me. So we really appreciate you guys for taking your time to sit for from the onset to now. It's not easy. They really say we apologize guys that we delay you from the start of the program and everything. And one thing I want to say is that for our speakers, please, I know some of the topics got to do this. The topic for the debates, they got you guys face. We are very sorry. Honestly, I can see we have potentials, but we don't have you guys didn't have time to actually develop on the debates. And I'm very sure I'm looking forward that when I want to actually invest in the debate section, I'm also going to maybe May or June because we have higher prices. Understand me? I think we'll actually give you like a month or 2 months power notice for your debate section. Big into that and I see that potentials. Honestly, you guys are still doing it. You guys I want to say something. See, either you support artificial intelligence as the ultimate job creator, or you are not supporting it, you understand me? It's left to everybody. So the only thing you need to understand is that anything that has the good side also has the what? Action. You understand me? So what are you meant to do? You are meant to actually stick to the what? Good side. You understand me? You get that? So for your points, if you put points that are opposing it, you are right. If you put points that are what? Accepting it, you are also what? Right. It don't depend on how you balance things. Do you understand me? It's depends on how what you balance things. It's not like, okay, let me just give you the debate. A child who is studying in school is not supposed to participate in extracurricular activities. I get you. A child who is studying in school is not supposed to participate. Now let me give you an example. During the there are some students, if they're coming to the class to learn, when they learn, there's some students that are not having to actually, after learning, they cannot come and play outside. Because if they play, they will actually forget everything they have got. And during there are some students like me, if I learn inside the classroom, if I go outside to go actually play football, everything they have taught me will still be on my walls. Are you getting me? You understand me? So it depends on how you know yourself. Tell somebody, know yourself. Know yourself. So as a student, you need to understand yourself. You need to understand what works for you and what does not work for you. Someone like me, if I go I'll get distracted. So everything I do that any something I get distracted. The only thing I do is that anything I want to do any assignments, I do that. I'll make sure that for anything that will actually distracted by what they say. What works for this guy, you know, that the little you have learned today will utilize your future in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. May I invite people to now, Mr. Abdullah on his final speech. Thank you. Can I appreciate you?
That's just the thing. That's this way. You get tired, right? I am too. We manage each other. Like I think my condition here. I think we do. So actually, I just want to spend the next 5 minutes with you because I announced the results. And it's that look, earlier I told you that the theme of this thing is the summit is navigating the future away for what? Job seekers towards job seekers towards problem solvers. So I think you're tired. So I want to play you a video that I'm going to watch. I will play the video. We watch the video together. And then I will get at least one representative from each school here to say something they learned from the video. Are we good? Are we good? If I did not get any representative from the school, now the school not come today. Balak, are you here? Balak, are you here? Hey, Gotcha, are you here? Yes. Olumichaju, are you here? Lupetu, are you here? Lupetu, are you here? Oyeko, are you here? We are here. Have I mentioned it? You are here now. That is mention you. Tell the last thing, are you here? All right. So please, let's focus on the video. So in this video, there's one boy that is like you, wearing uniform like you, going to school. I want you to see what happened to that boy. I want you to see what that boy do. Okay? I want you to see what to do.
सर आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है सर आइए सर चल चल
कुछ करो ना मैं वहां जाके क्या करूंगा कैसे जाने बूंदे आई जाने कैसा दर्द लाई क्या है ये तेरे शोर का है तो बता दे मुझको पार लेगा कौन होगा वो मसीहा तुझे तू ढूंढता है तू वही तेरा रास्ता है तेरा है सहारा तुझको पार देगा तू ही है तेरा किनारा तेरा रास्ता है तेरा है सहारा तुझको पार देगा तेरा किनारा
So some people have been abusing me already that I have been playing this video and playing the video. So the most students, some of you have watched this video before, right? Yeah. So I'll make it not because of the technical issues, but it's going to set a lot of foundation for what you have learned. Okay, but then I want to ask, do you learn anything from the video? Yes. You learned something from the video?
Yes.
So to make it very quick, I want a representative from which school? Where from school? Which representative? I want you to come on. Come on.
It's okay.
Yeah, good. Everybody's here already. So the rest of yeah. Okay, come on, that's all. Okay, go. We just. Oh yeah, go. Okay, good. When Louis represents anyone. Okay, we have someone here. You want to go? Okay, cool. Look what you have to do. Look what what's not that. Okay, so let's go first.
So my name is Lucia Shoda from my university. What I learned from the last video is that to first identify the problem, you have to vision and go for it. Other people support and help you to achieve that vision that you had. What I learned was division of labor.
What I learned is that when you see a problem, don't run from it. Try to do your best. Not to be careful.
What I learned from the video is having an accuracy and determination to help others even when the problem is even harder than me. So other join people together and they solve from the problem. What I learned was lead by example.
Thank you so much. These are your sense. Thank you so much. So, you know what? Every time I play the video, every time I watch the video, there's always this goosebump that always okay. And there's sometimes because I'm this type of person that I do a lot of projects, I do a lot of program. And sometimes with the dreams, even this one, get to a point feel like, no, I'm not doing it again. I like now really work out on. And some in those moments, one of the things I go back to is go and watch this video. Okay, this video is one of the reasons I do what I do. One of the reasons why you are here today, that we have this service. Okay, and then the reason for it, and what I always tell people about this video is one acronym BTC. Let's say it together this BTC. I'm not talking. BTC. Who can guess what BTC means? This one is good. In this place, yeah. Yeah, so it means be to change. As one of our students have said, sometimes you have to have the courage. A lot of things you cannot do by yourself. Well, you can start. What I always tell people is that sometimes you cannot be able to make all the changes, solve all the problems, but you can start. I played a video for you, and I'm saying all this to tell you again. And one of the reasons we're having this summit is for you not to be a job seeker. See, there are enough problems. Have you had the song? Put it finish. I've put it finish before. There is problem, and there are problems. And anywhere you have problems, there is money. What do I say? Anywhere you have problems, there's what? Money. Do you know why? Because if you can find solution, everything you buy, everything you pay for today, someone that sat down and feel like, oh, this is a problem. Let's provide solution for it. We are tasting. Instead of you going to the river and go and take water, someone put it on inside land. How many of you drink lime water? Not pure water. How many of you drink lime? You cannot. It's not a generation. There was a time when they put
like pure water. It's like not pure water. Water inside that, they call it nylon water. What is that packaging is? Okay, so it is someone that started solving problem. Everything you know today is a solution to a problem. See that chair that you're sitting on today is a solution to what? A problem. You understand that the solution to what? A problem. The question is what problem are you going to solve? See, we are here not to talk about just digital career solving. We are here to tell you that you should solve problem. But we are not telling you that there was a time when for you to solve a problem of a people. How many of you know Mark Zuckerberg here? You know Max Weber? Who is Max Weber? Founder of what? Founder of what? Why have you told me? Facebook, right? Who knows Steve Jobs there? Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is founder of Apple. How many of you know iPhone? You know iPhone, right? So iPhone is being made by a company called Apple. And the founder of that company is what? Steve Jobs. How many of you know Microsoft's Word, Microsoft Excel? You know the person that found that listing, that company. Bill Gates. How many of you know Bill Gates here? Bill Gates, right? You know that Bill Gates became the founder of Microsoft at 20 years of age. He founded Microsoft at what? 20 years of age. I'm saying all of this to say that number one, notice. See that boy. How many of you in this room are not older than that boy? You're not older than that boy. Stand I will say that this is now. If you are older than that boy, stand up. You don't need to be a bro. Which means all of you are older than the boy, right? But the boy will make a change. The boy started something. I'm telling you that for you to know that you are not too small. Some of us we think you are too young. You think you have time. You can play Instagram, you can use Instagram, TikTok, do all of those things. You don't have time. And you are not too young. Go back to your community, go back to your school and think about it. And sometimes you think you have to do something big. No, do something big. You can just start from pushing, not trying to push a lot of good. And everybody will join you. Go back to your school and form clubs. No, and yet when you are still up to your school, form clubs. Look for problems to solve in your community. Because that's where it is. So I hope that with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to convince you that in this 21st century, you cannot afford to be a job seeker. You must be a what? Don't you feel understand? Now, I don't take our money out. Thank you so much. Those are that's what I will give you. When he was speaking, I made when he was saying BTC. So I also created my own abbreviation. You understand me? Are you ready to hear from me? Are you ready to hear from me? HDCM. Can someone tell me? 5,000. HDCM. It's very popular. 5,000. 10,000. Just think. You guys are problem solvers. Solve that problem. HDCM. 20,000. They know me, I will give you the money. 20,000. HDCM. But if you don't know it, HDCM is under the cash money. That's it. You go down. And I have to play the video. Media team, please play me call the show. Who is ready to watch call the show here? And you want to solve problem. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you so much. I guess from the first speaker to the second speaker and to the convener and our movies, good previous cities and words of encouragement. Yes, you have learned a lot of things today. And promise me, when you get school or you get to your school, you're going to teach others. Are you going to promise me that? Are you promising me that? Because I are representing your school, right? So when you get back to your school, others that are not here today, tell them that you have missed, but you are not missing it because I'm ready to actually what? Teach you and let you know what we learned all that day. Are we getting it? Are we getting it? So before I move on to the next session, I'll just give our money, this is Adekunle, just a minute to appreciate our students. Are you giving our money?
Good afternoon, everyone. I sincerely want to appreciate Contact Atlantic for this great program. And I want to say a word of prayer to me, and the Lord will continue to lift him up. And I also pray for those that have supported him, that will help him, that greater heights in Jesus' name. Stand to the students. I want to make use of this opportunity of what you have learned today. And not discuss. Everything you have learned today, it's for me to make yourself to gain to get to a greater height, to know yourself, to ground yourself and develop yourself. Make use of this and let it not slide away from you. So that as you are doing that, and remember, not everything, like our mommy has said, there are friends you make, not everybody have the same motive. Not everybody has the same determination that you have. We are all striving. And I pray as we continue to strive, to study hard, have a good study habit, and I pray that the Lord will help you in Jesus' name. And you achieve your goals and your aim and the grace of the Lord. Thank you so much. Can you remember the level of press? Before I go on to the next thing, you give one big special clap and I will tell you what. Asamam, Babako, Amalina. Then that happens for one. You know why? Why we have to very good this program? Mommy has been with us. Even yesterday, mommy left say I need to wait around 5 next one night. It's not easy for a mother to actually want the success for everyone. It's not. Do you think that all mothers are good? Do you think that all mothers are good? My mother is good. Your mother is good. Yeah. My mother is good. Listen now, the microphone to enjoy this after you listen to the results for today. Can we clap for our judges?
Okay, thank you so much. Mommy, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Okay. First, we are not calling the first and second position yet. We still have a lot of observations. To start with the dressing, I feel all the schools, you guys dressed really well. Please round of applause for all the schools. They're dressing there. Now, aside that, we have so many observations coming from me personally before I give to the other judges to speak. With Obalato, your English words, some words that you guys pronounce, it was not sitting well with me. I had chamber. At first, I had to, rethink, and then I realized that you meant changer. I heard chamber, and then, I also want to speak about your gesticulation, and that applies to all the schools. Whenever you are debating, there's something we call gesticulation. I think I saw one of the schools, I'm not going to mention him. He was speaking and then he was putting hands on his waist, which was very wrong. You don't put your hands on your waist when you are debating. And when you are communicating, you look at the panel seated, the judges, and then the audience. Okay, let me just stand up. When you're debating, you don't just stand in one place and then you just talk to the audience. That's when gesticulation comes in. Good panel of judges, my accurate timekeeper, co-debaters. I hope you're taking a note of that in case of some other time. And then the last one I had here, okay, I had automaton. And then I later realized that you were talking about automation. Here also I have entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs, so I don't understand. Please when you're pronouncing English word, please eat your dictionary well. Don't confuse us. And then most of your debates, at the end of the day, I can't lie, I was confused. Except for some schools that convinced me. I hope that is taking note of. I'm going to give the mic to Ms. Mesoma to give out. Good day, all. Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I'd like to say that being chosen to come and represent your school is a thing of honor. Regardless of your performance, I want you to be proud of yourself and be proud of your school. Can you give yourself a round of applause? I'm not here to correct, I'm just here to encourage each and every one of us that's here, the speaker and people that came to spectate. This is a function, and no matter this, you might call it a competition, but it is a place of learning. If you come here to say your points, be relaxed. In case of next time, you might go to state level. I just want to say be relaxed. Okay? And I also noticed that she said of dressing, you people dressed so nice, so clean. Can you give yourself a round of applause again? You are looking amazing, fantastic. Thank you. Mr. Daniel, do you have it?
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Just like the Bible said, I don't think I have much to say. What I want to say is that you have time to speak. You don't have to come out and start rushing to finish within the time. We are the ones to tell you when your time is up. So when you are out to speak, just speak what you have to speak. But there are times you start, even when you make the bell, you have to conclude you can conclude it before giving up the money. So that you are able to make meaning, you are able to get something from what you are saying. The last thing I will say is that as you go back, you can take mentorship from some of your teachers that can guide you through these things. So that in subsequent time you will stand and do better than what you've done here. There are some of those teachers that if you take mentorship from them, they will teach you and definitely you are going to do better based on what I've seen you do today. Thank you so much and God bless you.
Round of applause for yourselves, please. You can do better, you can do better. Good afternoon, Miss. A special round of applause to Oyeko High School. It's not loud now. Oh yeah, now. Another special round of applause to Obalaton. A round of applause to St. Augustine from Basic High School. A round of applause to Community High School, everybody. A round of applause, finally, but not the least, to Jenny High School. One more round of applause for ourselves, please. We did very well. We did very well, each and every one of you. In fact, I fought with other judges. I told them everybody is in first position. But of course, we need to choose the best of the best. And you should know that everybody is the best. No matter the results, no matter the position, everybody is the best. And for participating today, each and every one of you will be getting certificates. You see these certificates? Even places that these are our cooperative connector, you enter with it. You get to some places, I'm letting you prepare too. You tell them, I have the certificates now, my participated in the debate. They will shift and say, you go ahead. Let's move our candidates. Do you understand? So please, a round of applause for you. Gentlemen, so before we calling the results, we will share the certification to each and every one of you first. And the presentation of the certification, please, a round of applause and the standing ovation. Welcome to Area Education Officer, represented by Mrs. Adegu. Please. Please, as I go and just come outside to see the certificates. Edward Jude from Ujenu High School. Round of applause for you. Round of applause, round of applause. I think that means
Oye, pues, como nunca he conseguido nada. Ya no tengo. Attention ya somewhere. So, slow down. I don't know. When I got to high school, when I went to before. Fine. Very good. No, don't use it. It's fine. Very challenging. I got to just so. Very funny. Ọ̀gá láti commercial grammar school, Akínàjò Ọlámídé Susan. Àjọ ìkéré ọjọ́ mi. Please remember, only this side class is you are the best. Thank you, my head. God bless you, only please. Let's have a So, okay, so thank you so much. So, all the participants, can you please come outside? I want to start with our mom. On this, take over. I want to just it's not easy. Yes. All of us have to get this. Yes, that's it. You're just gonna stand this. Someone stand with me. 1, 5, 6. What is it for? Thank you so much. Nick is not ready to listen to the results. Are we ready to listen to the results? There's one slang I thought is the last time I came here. Charlie the brother. I will think of that. It's very easy. Me here, I'm a man of Peter. Forget education. Education is not feeding me. Are you getting it? If I say Charlie the brother, I say I'm ready. So what we shall we able to enjoy this? Shall we then we hear down? Oh no. Are we ready? I know that let me take this also. Are we ready? Yeah. No, I'm not satisfied. Are we ready? Yeah. I'm going to start from the weather. Because I'm going to start in the first position. But if you believe that the fifth position is from this side, everybody say yes. Is it from this side? The fifth position is this side. It's not from this side. Thank you. So for our first position, a round of applause. You can applause. She doesn't it. Are you sure? A round of applause to community as well. So we are ready for our victory. Because three. You should not call this now, you should go. Are you sure? Are you sure? Who should I call? The first or the third? The third. So for the third position, please, Mr. you will help us to present our award. The third position. What is it? The third position, third position, third position. Yes, sir. Please now, your present about second position.
Thank you so much. You believe that all of them are winners? You believe that? The first position, the fifth position, your own parents are with me. This personally, I will work you because you took your time to come here and present it. I will work you. I don't have a problem. Yeah, I have 1,000. It's very easy now. So it's not like the life of it. So many people are students. So you can receive your last ones. Take pictures. I will come back for the next few months. You understand? So now you are posting months. May I invite the covenant commander in this ceremony? So let's invite Mr. Adele Chagnatin to take our pictures. Wow. So, it wasn't all. I just want to say a very big thank you to everyone. Thank you so much for being part of this event. To all our debaters, thank you so much for thank you so much for speaking. Thank you so much for contributing your to the discussion on artificial intelligence. Everybody, I want you to know. Okay, let me just share this to close it for. So, when in the process of organizing this thing, as I said earlier, of challenges. And I want to tell you one thing I was telling myself. Because the thing is, well, I told you earlier that this is a free to attend, I mean. But you say, I'm also organized that. Yeah. Have to go to a lot of places. But it's not that I always, and when I talk to anybody, oh, we want to do this, and feel like, no, you don't have anything. That's, you never know. You never try. Can we say that together? You never know. Yes, you don't want to go say, I can talk, I can stay at the 2 o'clock. You won't respond to me, I will keep typing, I never even go. Now, hello, on a more serious note, let's get this together. Hello, I'll come and enter you, two of you. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never try. Because some of us now, some schools, we have come, but we have tried, we have prepared so hard. Well, unfortunately, do not get first, you don't get second, you don't get third. And they make it feeling like, oh, I'm here to tell you again. Sometimes the biggest victory you can have is the fact that you even try at all. That's the biggest victory you can have. Nobody knows who's going to be first, going to be second, or going to be third. So I don't want you to feel bad. And I can assure you more with more. But now you have shown yourself that I can do this thing. And you have gotten feedback. I want you to go back home, adjust, and if I don't want anybody to come again and come for debate, back in your school, better to organize debates for you.
Thursdays is always a time to go activity, isn't it? Do something among yourself. Okay? But then I also want to encourage you again. Don't forget, you are not the first, not the second, you have had a lot of people talk, and you have been motivated, inspired, they have inspired you to, or you to aspire to my fire, and all of those things. But the most important thing I want you to know is that don't ever forget that you can never ever be a joy seeker. What are you supposed to be? Well, so I want to appreciate everybody once again for our area education officer, please everywhere represented here, our principals, our schools, all the students. Thank you so much. Please, and please, secondary students, I'm going to give you your refreshment. No, happy. Just please handle it. You know, there are many, there are probably. So I'm going to do it. We are supposed to do it so everybody can it can go band. That's one. So we want to take picture with all the schools one by one. So starting from this side, it has a mobile. Take a picture with them and their teachers, and then we take the schools like that. Go down to general picture. So the first thing you are doing last, look at many. All of us is taking the picture. Okay. Yes, exactly. So sorry, please, we had with Omichelu. You know, the problem was very far. In fact, I was so surprised. Like, I was so surprised. And I'm glad that they learned something and they learned something from this thing. Thank you, Omichelu. Please, sorry, call to Michael. Please, not this problem. Omichelu students, are they outside already? I'm outside. And their guests, Omichelu and their teachers. No, please sit down, mom. Yes, no, please.
Sorry, man. So thank you very much. So thank you very much. You are going to take the closing prayer and I'm going to go for the pictures. So I invite Mr. Issa to come and give us the closing prayer. Mr. Issa please come and give us the closing prayer. Can you appreciate him? Let's have the one way now.
Sorry, at the beginning of the program, we noticed we used the Christian way of prayer. So just permit me to use this slide here to round off this program. So, in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, we thank Him for a successful program. We pray that all of us that are here will go back to our houses and destination safely. Say amen now. Okay, thank you.
So please, so we're going to remain seated here. So, give grammar school, please. Can we move outside to take our pictures with our teachers, please? Obalatia first. So, St. Augustine, you need to be seated, please. So, St. Augustine, you can also go outside after you can take pictures. Look at you, please. So please, if I can fit, please wait. I want to give you something. Please again. That's all. Yeah. That's the second. So please, hey, if you are not hearing say, if you are not hearing say, you cannot get outside. You cannot get outside. You know them now. If you are not able to go outside, you are going to call their names. And if they don't call your name, I will beat you. So if you are not able to please go outside.
Your name is not here. Your name is not here.
If your name is not on the list, don't bother to sit down. If your name not in this list, don't sit and you read it to if your name not get this list, that's the rule. That's the rule. Please show that partiality. If your name not on the list, I please just they'll call your name, bro.
If I call your name, just come forward. Ola Taura Polagende. Okay.
Ọlọ́dàpọ̀ Sylvester. Onígbẹ̀rún yẹn. Ọmọ Táyọ̀ Williams. Ali Samuel. Jẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ Marvelous. Adeniyi Samuel. Ọláyà Sunday. Fan for Simesi. I know it's Olúwa. Oye Precious. Aluko Esther. Joseph Samuel Ogunbemi John. Adebayo Goodness. Awapusu Ilovens. Odeyemi Motunrayo. Oni Olúwa Fẹ́rànmi. Joseph Nanchal. I know Isaac Olúwaṣeyì. Ale Olúwanífẹ̀mí Favour. Olúwọlé Dámilọ́lá. Aribisala Òkì. Ajayi Samuel Bolúwatifẹ́. I don't get.